welcome to the Play Leisure Warehouse near Exeter in Devon for a fruit machine buyer's guide. That's right, this video is all about showing you what to know when it comes to buying your own fruit machine. I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance, tell you about some of the options, and then you can decide which fruit machine is perfect for you. Before we get started, we really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It just means that you'll get updates and notifications when new videos pop up on our YouTube channel. Hopefully you'll find them interesting. We have some great videos, especially the Phil Plays episodes, where our resident fruit machine expert Phil comes in, plays fruit machines and lets you see them in action. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Right, let's get into it. So when it comes to buying a fruit machine, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of different options for you to choose from, and that can sometimes be a little bit overbearing. So the idea of this video today is to give you a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of information, and help you find the perfect machine for you. Today I'm joined by 4 different fruit machines right behind me here, and these ones each have slightly different aspects to them, which make it more or less enjoyable depending on what you're looking for in a new machine. So have a look at these, we'll talk about some of the other options, and then hopefully you'll have a better idea of which machine is best for you. So first off, why would you buy a fruit machine? Well, there are loads of different reasons to buy a fruit machine. A, they look fantastic. As you can see, some of the machines behind me, they look stunning. If you've got a games room, a man cave, a home bar, your front room, or wherever you might want to play these machines, they look absolutely brilliant. They're a great savings tool. A lot of people use these for piggy banks. They put their change in from their pockets when they come back from work. So they have a bit of fun and they're saving their money at the same time. And a lot of people have these when they have friends and family over, something a little bit fun to play, a little bit social, all lights up, all looks very, very pretty. So there are great reasons to buy and own a fruit machine. So the most obvious difference between these machines is style. Machines come in lots of different styles, and here are a few different ones for you to have a look at now. This here is an Eclipse Elite. These are absolutely stunning machines. They are at the higher price point level, but they obviously stand out. They have the chrome trim around them. They have different features such as the holographic picture in the front of them, and they really do stand out. Then we move on to the more standard cabs, such as these 2 Bellfruit cabs here, the Deal or No Deal Big One and the Monopoly Takeover. These cabs are in the standard shape, they look fantastic, they are slightly lower price compared to the Eclipse Elite, but they also look really, really good. You can see the Deal or No Deal, of which we get quite a few in, and you can see the Monopoly as well. Finally, on the left hand side here, we have this Joker Magic. This is what we call a casino style cab, so it has the chrome design sat on the top, bottom box there. These are more classic, but certainly fit in certain types of games rooms, man caves and home bars. Now when it comes to choosing a machine, I always suggest that first and foremost you choose a machine you like the look of. It has to be a theme that suits you, a theme that you like, a theme that will resonate with you, a theme that would suit where it's going to go. So for example, music fans tend to love the Queen machines. This obviously has some of the Queen soundtracks in there, so it really stands out to people who like music, who like Queen. The Deal or No Deals are the most popular machines that we stock because there are lots and lots of different types. Obviously Deal or No Deal is a massive game show brand. The games are always quite interesting. The only downside to this is Noel Edmonds in your games room. So if you can cope with Noel Edmonds sat there staring at you 24 hours a day, this is the perfect type of machine for you. If you're not such a fan of him, maybe it might be something like this Monopoly. So these Monopolies come in on a regular basis as well. There's a few different types of them. This is a Monopoly Takeover here. They obviously replicate the game board to some degree, so it tallies in with the theme that you would remember playing as a child. And then on my right hand side here we have the Joker Magic. So again, this is in the casino style cab, slightly different to the rest of them. It's more classical, it looks slightly different, it kind of stands out a little bit more. But as I mentioned, it's all about theme really, so whether you're looking at a branded game like an Aliens or a Family Guy or a Simpsons or something like that, which tend to have a little bit of a higher price point to them, or you're looking for something a little bit more standard like a Deal or No Deal, like a Monopoly. There's lots of different themes available. The key is to choose something that you're going to like, because you're going to own this machine for quite a long period of time, so having something that you like to look at and that you like to play is really important. So once you've settled on the theme that you're going to go for on your new machine, the next thing you want to think about is the jackpot and price of play. So the jackpot is the total amount that you can win on a certain machine. Most machines have a £100 jackpot, but you do also see £70 jackpots and £5 jackpots. Now, apart from the fact that people have certain preferences on what they play for, there's no real major difference apart from the actual amount of money. The most important aspect though is that when you have a machine, you need to have at least the jackpot in pound coins in that machine at all times. So if you have a £100 jackpot machine, you need at least £110 sat in there at all times. So when you win that jackpot, you actually get the coin shower pouring out of the bottom. So if perhaps you don't want to store so much money in a machine, a £70 jackpot machine or even a £5 jackpot machine might be a better option for you. When it comes to the stake is the price of play. So that's how much money you put in for a spin on the machines. Now most of the more modern machines, such as the Deal or No Deal and Monopoly behind me, operate on a multi-stake. So they'll play on a 25p, 50p or £1 price of play. And that tends to be for the £100 jackpot machines. On a £5 jackpot machine, it's usually just a 10p price of play. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about which machine you might want to go for. One question we get asked a lot at Play Leisure is, do I need any special power requirements to be able to play a fruit machine? The answer is no. These will work on any standard kettle lead, on any standard plug socket. So you don't have to worry about getting an electrician to put in any special power supply. These will work just like a TV, a PC, a fridge or anything else like that. Now one thing to be really careful of before you purchase a machine is, does your fruit machine need one of these, a fruit machine dongle? Now these can be a bit of a problem. Back in the early 2010s, Belfruit, one of the main manufacturers of fruit machines, decided to start putting these into their machines. And what would happen is, after a period of time, this would run out and the machine would stop working until the owner of that machine purchased a new dongle. Now we at Play Leisure always put unlimited dongles in our machines, which means they will never expire and you will never have to purchase a new one. But other places and people on Facebook can sometimes sell these, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident, with a dongle in which has a short or medium term life left in it. And that means that you could unwittingly purchase a machine which in 3 months' time would stop working, and then you'd be looking at around about £200 to purchase a new one. So be really, really wary when you look to purchase a machine. Does it need a dongle? We do have another video on our YouTube channel which goes into a little bit more depth about these. So if you're unsure, check out that video and find out a little bit more about these. Now the one thing that fruit machines and arcade machines hate is being moved. They're designed to go into an arcade, to work for 5, 10, 15 years and then to retire gracefully. So when these things are moved, they get unhappy. We can have machines working absolutely fine here at Play Leisure. By the time they've got onto the delivery van and got to somebody's house, sometimes things may have happened. Now because we do our own deliveries, our drivers can sort those issues when they put them into position. But if you purchase a machine from Facebook or eBay or somewhere else, there's a relatively good chance that even if you've seen it working when you've picked it up, by the time you've humped it into the back of the car, which is laying it on its back, you've taken it all the way back to your home, you've got it up a few steps, you've got it into position, there's a good chance something may well have gone wrong. So we always say, be really careful if you buy one from a third party who aren't delivering it, because the biggest issues can happen during the movement of the machine. So that's it for the Play Leisure fruit machine buying guide. Hopefully you found that really interesting, you've got some tips out of that and you've got a better idea of which type of machine you're going to buy from now on. If you ever have any questions or queries, get into contact with us at Play Leisure. Our website is www.playleisure.co.uk. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/playleisure and our YouTube channel is youtube.com/playleisureFruitMachines. We really hope you enjoyed this video today, and we really appreciate it if you give this a like and hit the subscribe button so you get updates of new arrivals and other interesting bits and pieces. Thank you very much indeed, and keep well.